Good afternoon and welcome back to Harmony Hill Farm. This is Mel, and today I am going to teach you guys how to make my tooth powder. I actually had a request for this, so this is for you and you know who you are. I'm not going to go into the how and the whys I make my own tooth powder, but I will tell you that my husband goes to the dentist and has a lot of issues, and he uses Sensodyne and Colgate and all these special expensive toothpaste, and I use Voila, and I have great reviews or checkup, whatever you want to call it. So let's pop into getting this done. So the first thing I do is I just get something to put it in, okay? And this is in no special order. It doesn't have to be any special order. It's just equal parts of each. So it depends on how much you want to make up. I use my herbs for other things, so I don't always make up a whole bunch, you know, in case I can't get out to harvest more. Now, one thing, a lot of my herbs I do harvest right here on my farm. I raise a lot of them, and sometimes I will go out and I will responsibly harvest them in the wild. And if I can't find them, in some cases, there's a couple of these that actually 1, 2 that I do purchase, and so those I do purchase. So anyway, the first one I've got is slippery elm. So slippery elm bark, and this is a powder. So I just take about a teaspoon, and look, this teaspoon is not like you know, like perfect. This isn't a perfect science here. The next one we've got is, I don't know if you can see that, prickly ash bark powder. I'm actually, since I do share them, I do wipe them off in between each one. Okay, prickly ash powder. Prickly ash, bark powder. That's important that you know that. The next thing that I use is shave grass. Now, the ones that I use a lot of, I have bigger containers of. So I get me some shave grass, put the shave grass in. The next ingredient will be white oak bark powder. Now, if you don't know how to harvest these, or you just don't want to, a lot of people don't care to, you can order them offline. There's tons of different herb places that have good herbs. So just do your research. I'm not going to recommend anybody. Bayberry root bark would be next. Oh, almost out. Time to go get some more. Okay, so bayberry root. The next one is peppermint. Just some peppermint leaves that you grow out in your garden, and you take them and you dry them out, and then you bring them in and you powder them with a wonderful, I have a Cuisinart coffee grinder that I use. I grind, and then once I get them grinded really good, if it's still not good enough, I'll get my mortar and pestle out and do it that way. Alright, the next one is ground cloves. This one actually stays in my kitchen, and I use it occasionally when I need it for medicines. So a lot of your herbs are that way, so just remember that. Now, on the cloves, I don't like a whole lot of cloves in mine, so I do about 3/4, I guess, of a teaspoon if you want to put it in there. And then not the last, but the next to the last one I use. This is stevia powder. You can grow stevia. It's easy to grow, especially where we live. But I use, seriously, that much. I don't like a sweet toothpaste. So that puts the sweet on it without it, too much. Now, did you just hear me stutter? The last one that I put in is dolomite powder. It's just a calcium magnesium source. And I put a good teaspoon of that. So I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to stir it. So we're going to stir, stir, stir. You'll see how it's lightening up. That dolomite powder really lightens it up a lot. Oh yeah. It's so nice. And then you could do one of two things. You could leave it in this, put your little lid on it and put it by your sink, wherever you do, or you could get like a bottle like this or something and keep it in there. I've used mason jars. Most of the time it's just whatever I have the thought to do. But the way that you use it, you basically just get your toothbrush wet with the water. Toothbrush wet with the water, dip it in, do like that, and start brushing. That's all you do. Another good hint that I can give you, if you want to whiten your teeth a little bit, take some activated charcoal and wet your toothbrush, get it on the activated charcoal, brush your teeth, let it set for about 10 minutes. It's going to turn your mouth black. I promise you it'll come out, but it will whiten your teeth. So that's another good little tip there. So this is my tooth powder that I make. I get rave reviews from my dentist. Don't get cavities. I'm well over 40. Okay, 50, as you all know. But there you go. There's my recipe. That's what I do. That's how I do it. And I just wanted to share that with you. You guys have a great, great afternoon and an evening, and be blessed.